Free your boy Dirk. Free your boy Lil Dirk. Lil Dirk. You don't know who Lil Dirk is.
Motherfucker. Yeah, I mean, most of that is... Well, I mean, okay. I'm gonna put it this way. What the fuck do you expect game companies to do? Everything they come out with now gets shit on. Like, it's either they remake old shit, or they just go out of business because no one's buying the new shit. Yeah, but they play it for fucking 2 days, and then they shit on it because they're not good at it. Like, they don't... Okay, well, you can't use Elden Ring because it's in its own fucking niche category where every Dark Souls fan is just going to buy every Dark Souls-esque game. Did I not cap that?
Great round. No, relax. The jab's working nice. There's 1-2 straight down the middle. We can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. The jab.
Yeah. Yeah, as far as that goes, you're preaching to the choir, buddy, because I'm still waiting for fucking Elder Scrolls 6. And that shit's not gonna be coming out for another fucking 4 years, so... Well, if you're waiting for anything Ubisoft right now, it's not looking good, because there's been talks about them even closing their doors. So, anything Ubisoft right now is not good. Yeah, I mean, there's one team that apparently worked on the original, like, Assassin's Creed games that have been in talks about buying the franchise from Ubisoft. Well, Assassin's Creed Shadows is supposed to be coming out. It'll be co-op, or it'll have a co-op mode. Yeah. And then they're supposed to also be doing a remaster of Black Flag. Boys, what the fuck are you here for?
With me?
Yeah, that ain't ever coming out. Yeah, playtesters. Yeah, the arcade style sports games. So for snowboarding, there's yeah, steep. For your arcade basketball, you still have NBA 2K Playgrounds. Um, NFL, I don't think there is one, but for like MLB, you have oh, what the fuck is it? It's in my library. There's a, there's also 3-on-3 freestyle for basketball. Listen, you said there's none out there. I'm just showing you that there are. They may be shit, but they're out there. You 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 know what I really wish a fucking dev team would make and actually like try and make it realistic? A fucking Dakar rally game. Yeah, bro, they've come a long way since then. Um, yeah, no, like, see, so I just started playing F1 games again because a couple coworkers of mine got me back into F1. Yeah. So it depends. Like, if I know I'm short for time, I'll do like a half-length race or even like a short race, which is like 20 some odd laps. And and laps, I mean, it depends on the circuit, but some laps can be as short as 48 seconds. Like, but then if like I know I can sit down and cuz I'll be honest, I'm a bit of a fucking quack. I I like simulation pretty much anything, whether it's a survival game or whatever. So if I know I have the time, I'll sit down and put it on full length and run like a 57 lap or 76 lap race. But it just depends on if I have the time and everything, is my thing. I'll do that every once in a while if I'm bored. But I mean, it's like it's GTA. I'm not no. See, my thing with GTA is I will not fucking play, like, I have to be in my own server. Because the last thing I can stand is some dumbass just flying around on a fucking bike because he's got 18,000 hours in the fucking game and shooting me from fucking Narnia. Like, no, I'm here to chill the fuck out, just do my jobs and whatever I need to do, and get the fuck off the game. But, yeah, you can still do it. Yeah. Well, see, I always set myself to load into my fucking, yeah, into my apartment because I know if I load in and I'm looking at my apartment building and all I hear is of a fucking tank outside my building, I'm going, yeah, I'm loading into a friendly only server. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Super Mega Baseball is the series I was thinking of for arcade baseball games. Super Mega Baseball. Yeah. It's cartoony, like you can go full on, like you can give the fucking characters like the, you remember the cheap big head and shit? You can give them those, like you can do whatever the fuck you want in that game. But like that's one of the reasons like people give me shit for liking to play Minecraft once in a while. The only reason I play that shit, like I won't go into creative, I like to try and build shit. Or just, I'll go in, gather some resources. Alright, where is like the most optimal base where I can just build out, I can make a farm, I can make a self-sustaining, like, uh, homestead, and then I just, if I want to go out and get shit, I can. If not, I'll just continue to build shit up here. Yeah. See, another game along that line for just like chilling out is one my buddies and I play, which is the Hunter, Call of the Wild, where the four of us will get on a server, we'll go to each corner of the map, and we'll just shoot shit. Like, my buddy Spot, we played it the other day, the four of us, and, he was trying to get this black bear. He hit it once, could not find it again. Took him like an hour and a half to try and track this fucking bear down. Could not get it. So he got off. And I was wandering around the area that he had been in, not knowing. I went, holy fuck, Ryan, there's a legendary bear over here. Well, did you get it? I said, not yet, I gotta get closer. So I spent like 5-10 minutes just creeping up on this bear. Finally crept up on it, and I got it downed in one shot, went up. I'm going, well, it's a diamond. So I sent Ryan a screenshot of it. I said, but it says I hit it twice. What the fuck? I know I downed it in one shot. So I looked. It was the fucking legendary bear my buddy had been tracking for an hour and a half and couldn't find. Yeah. Yeah, see, I'd never played a lot of Red Dead 2. I have it on my Xbox, but my Xbox sort of fucked at the moment. Pretty sure I have it for this too. I just don't have the space for it. But yeah. But I mean, I'm also like, I'm big into turn-based games or strategy games, so like Stellaris. I haven't played as much Stellaris because I don't care for like the RTS because I don't have the mind, like, it's undiagnosed, but I have fucking ADHD. So trying to keep track of everything, I cannot do. Like, the closest I've gotten to an RTS is Stranded Alien Dawn, which is a surprisingly really good game for it being free when it was. Same with Surviving the Aftermath is a good one. But, like, that could be Stranded Alien Dawn, yeah. Or Stellaris. But the one my buddies and I really like to play is Civilization. So my buddy and I have played the shit out of Civ 6, and we're getting Civ 7 when it comes out in February. Because they've sort of taken shit from other games with Civ 7. So instead of, like in Civ 6, if you loaded in as Egypt, you had to be Cleopatra. Whereas Civ 7, what they're doing is you can pick and choose. So you can mix and match. So if I want to play as Canada, but I want to get bonuses for desert tiles, I can pick like Mansa Musa from the Mali, and I can play as him as Canada. Or I can play as Cleopatra as the United States. And that way I get different bonuses for not only being the US, but I also get different bonuses for being Cleopatra. Like one that we've already talked about that is going to be a stupidly, like, just over the top fucking seafaring or naval duo is gonna be Queen Victoria the from England, because she gets buffed to naval units, and then matching her up with Norway because um, they also get buffs to harbors and shit. Or if you want to go one further, you take either Queen Victoria or Harold from Norway and pair them up with the I can't remember their name, but it's the Maori, like Hawaiians, because you get the buff from the naval units from either of those two leaders, but then you also are able to start on ocean tiles, and you're able to transit ocean tiles from the get-go. You don't have to get the research done. So you just run over everyone at the beginning of the game with naval units. Yeah, I tried Tropical, I just couldn't get into it. You want...
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting
So,
to
okay,
start. This should be
Civ
good.
isn't...
I'm Todd Grisham.
Civ isn't
Next to me, of course,
isn't a
is
city
Johnny
builder.
Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my
Civ
friend.
is you
And now it's
control
time
an
for our
entire
tale
nation.
of the tape.
So
Here we
yes, you
have
start...
the myth. As you can see, they will enjoy a reach
Yeah.
advantage. And they'll
Yeah.
be facing the Swarm. This fight will be in the light heavyweight division. Plenty of power, but lots of good movement in this division as well. And they will have a power advantage here.
Yeah, if you've got a bro that's in front of you, that's going to put you under pressure. Get to your ribs and get close. You've got to be fast on your feet. If you've got the height and the reach, which I always go for, I depend on that. But if someone's going to push you back, keep pushing you down.
You want to get it, brother? I will teach you. I have no problem. I've taught 4 people already. And...
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner.
So much
not
hype,
sure. I can't check because I already have it.
And there's the bell to start the round. Got gotta let your hands go a little bit.
Yeah,
It's
no,
okay
there's a
to be aggressive now.
there's a PS4 version. No, you want Civilization 6.
Misses with the jab. These punches coming from every angle.
7's the one coming out in February. But no, like my buddy and I'll load in and we'll, because you can set like teams of 2 or teams of 6 or whatever, right? You don't have to be on your own. So we'll put max people for PlayStation, which for 6 was 12. So we'll put 12 different civs along with us in there. And then we'll do teams of 2. So him and I are on a team, and then everyone else is randomized, but we'll put 2 different civs on a team, and then so on and so forth until everyone's on a team. And then him and I will just randomize whoever we get, so we don't even know who we're playing as until we load in. And then that way it gives us some sort of RNG in the fact that we don't know what we have to do until we actually get into the game. Same as for the map. Instead of choosing our map, I'll just put it on huge and put it on shuffle. That way we don't know if it's going to be an islands map, if it's going to be a Pangea map, if it's going to be continents, real world. We just don't know until we load in, and then we can figure out what it is that how we need to play as we go about it.
They say a shot from the gods.
So, but with Civilization, that's the fun part, is if you get fucked over, because then you gotta try and actually think about how you're going to get out of that situation. Like, there's been times where him and I have loaded into a map, and we're on completely different sides of the map, and there's water separating us, so I can't even get to him, and I hear, for fuck's sake, and I go, what? He goes, I got the Scythians to my north, militaristic, very aggressive civ. I've got Russia to my east, very aggressive civ, and I've got fucking Babylon to my south, another very aggressive civ. And I've just gone, just bunker down, I'll get there probably in like 30 turns, and we'll do what we can. But that's the fun part, is trying to figure out how the fuck you can either survive long enough for the other guy to get there, or how you can get yourself out of the situation you're in.
He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
And that's why we do it that way. That way we never know what we're going into. So we don't know how we want to play right off rip. Because if we wanted to do that, he'd choose the States, I'd choose England, and then he'd have air superiority, I'd have naval superiority, and we just run everything militaristically. But if we load in and he's got Vietnam, who can only build districts on rainforest tiles, and I've got Canada, and I can't declare surprise wars, I can only declare formal wars, then that completely changes how we play, because he's going to be along the equator and has to make sure that he gets rainforest tiles and he's min-maxing everything, whereas I can just sort of sit in the north along the tundra, because that's where I get my bonuses, and I can go for a religious victory, or I can go for a scientific victory, or whatever, and just sort of hold people off at the border type deal.
Jab misses.
Yeah, but and that's the thing, is like, I've always played with, yeah. Well, see, that's another thing, is we don't, like, the highest difficulty you can play in that is deity. Then there's like 3 other difficulties, and then there's what we play on, which is Prince. And then there's 2 others below that, but we just play on that. That way, like, in certain situations, you can still get fucked up and potentially lose, but you don't have to try and fucking get the most efficiency out of everything you do.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy?
Yeah, you can chill, but
They ring the bell,
yeah,
and here
you
we
can
go.
chill,
Johnny,
but
can he
at
keep the momentum
times,
going
yeah,
after
you
that
still have
last
to go,
huge
okay,
round for
well,
him?
hold
George,
on
my
now.
motto is, if it's not broken, why
What's
change
going
it?
on,
An
and what do I
excellent
have
last
to
round,
do to try and
everything
get
works.
myself back
Wait
to a
for the
stable
reaction.
position?
Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter
But,
shot lands.
yeah, yeah, no, no. Yeah, I can't do that, because
Like a game of joust. They both
then
got
I
their
end up
swords.
in the situation
They're
where I
swinging
am
it.
with F1, because where F1's a racing game, and I know what it is, what it's
Throw
like
out a lazy
in
jab
real
in this
life,
fight, you'll get knocked out.
because again, I watch it, I try and play it
Stumbling around the
the
Bambi
most
legs.
simulation-like as possible. Now, I tune down a couple things, like certain damage multipliers and stuff I'll tune
The
down.
myth has been
But
knocked
even then,
down.
like, how much the tires
I don't
slip in
think
the
we can
wet,
truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow
how
motion.
difficult the AI are, I'll turn those up because I know, like, those are actual things that you have to worry about when you're racing. And the big reason why I turned the fucking, like, the damage multipliers down is because some of the AI just don't know what the fuck they're doing. Which is like real life. Fucking Lance Stroll in
Good for him to get back up on his feet, but
F1
is he just a
nowadays
glutton
just
for
doesn't know what
punishment?
he's doing. The only reason he's got the fucking seat is
And
because
the
of his
myth
father.
goes down to the canvas.
But
Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's
that's
take
why,
another
like,
look at it.
I've been.
Todd. What a shot.
Let me go to F1. What race is it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's only like week 3,